A few years ago, I was sitting in my living room, surrounded by baby books, gadgets, and an endless list of must-haves for my first child. I remember feeling completely overwhelmed, thinking I needed everything to be the perfect mother. That's when my grandmother, who raised 6 children in Jamaica with barely any of these modern conveniences, shared something that changed my entire perspective on parenting. She told me, "The most precious thing you can give your baby isn't in any store." At first, I didn't understand, but after navigating through my journey with 3 children and helping countless mothers through my pediatric nursing career, I finally got what she meant. And today, I'm going to share with you what truly matters in your baby's first year and what really doesn't. Let me tell you about Kathleen, one of the mothers I met during my nursing days. She spent thousands of dollars on the latest baby gear, designer clothes, and every developmental toy on the market. But she was constantly stressed, worried she wasn't doing enough. Meanwhile, another mother named Maria had just the basics, but spent hours singing to her baby, making eye contact, and responding to every coo and giggle. Guess which baby showed more secure attachment and hit their developmental milestones right on track? Here's what research from the Harvard Center on the Developing Child has shown us. 90% of your baby's brain development happens in the first year of life. But here's the fascinating part. This development isn't driven by fancy toys or expensive classes. It's powered by something much simpler and more profound: consistent, loving interactions with their caregivers. So, what actually matters? First, responsive caregiving. When your baby cries and you consistently respond, whether it's 2 p.m. or 2 a.m., you're building trust and security that will last a lifetime. I remember doubting myself with my first baby, wondering if I was spoiling her by responding too quickly. But research has shown that babies who receive consistent, responsive care in their first year actually become more independent and confident toddlers. Second, face-to-face interaction. Those moments when you're making silly faces, having conversations with your babbling baby, or just gazing into each other's eyes, that's pure gold for development. Your face is your baby's favorite toy, and these interactions are building crucial neural connections. Third, physical touch and movement. Skin-to-skin contact, baby massage, gentle rocking. These aren't just soothing activities. They're actually helping your baby's brain develop and regulate their nervous system. One study I came across in my research showed that babies who received regular gentle touch had better sleep patterns and lower stress levels. Now, let's talk about what doesn't matter as much as we think. That designer nursery you've been pinning on Pinterest? Your baby doesn't care about the color scheme or matching furniture? The expensive developmental toys? A simple wooden spoon and pot can provide just as much entertainment and learning opportunity. Those milestone-specific outfits and monthly photo shoots? While they're lovely to have, they don't impact your baby's development or well-being. I learned this lesson personally when my second child arrived during a hurricane in Florida. We lost power for days, and all those electronic toys and gadgets were useless. But you know what? Those days of simply holding, singing, and playing peekaboo by candlelight created some of our strongest bonds. Let me share another truth from my years of experience. Comparison is the thief of joy in parenting. Every baby develops at their own pace. My first walked at 10 months, my second at 14 months, and both are perfectly healthy, active children now. What matters isn't when they hit each milestone, but that they're in an environment rich with love, attention, and opportunities to explore safely. Remember this: the most valuable things you can give your baby are free: your time, attention, and consistent loving care. Everything else is just extra. Focus on building a strong attachment, responding to your baby's needs, and creating a safe, loving environment. These are the foundations that will truly shape your child's future. For those watching who might be interested in learning more about baby developmental milestones and how to support them naturally, check out my video on understanding your baby's cues, where I break down exactly how to read and respond to your baby's signals. I've created a free guide called First Year Essentials, the only checklist you really need that cuts through all the marketing and gives you the true basics for your baby's first year. You can find the link in the description below. I'm Sarah, and thank you for being part of our Yardy Baby family. Watch the video I mentioned about baby cues. It pairs perfectly with what we've discussed today. Until next time, remember, your love and attention are the most valuable gifts you can give your little one.